Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Stories of Yanko back here with another video. And the truth is out, man. The truth is out. Y'all been saying it for a while. Y'all guys, you know, I don't know what to say. Y'all really got it all figured out, man. Y'all really have exposed Shakur Stevenson for being a weight bully. There's a picture of him standing next to Tiger Johnson, I believe a trainer, and Terrence Crawford. He was wearing this blue shirt, this compression shirt, and he looked real big, man. He's a weight bully. He's a weight bully, man. And it's about time that we finally start calling Shakur Stevenson out for being a weight bully. You niggas are idiots. You niggas are idiots. That entire intro, I'm being sarcastic. You niggas are morons. Okay? I cannot express or explain how stupid the average boxing YouTuber is. I cannot come to words or even come up with a sentence. I can't write a paragraph or anything to express how stupid that average person that talks about boxing is, that does not box themselves. Okay? I am a person who's in shape. I am a person who has been 10% body fat, 13% body fat right now. I'm on my way back to 10%. Very close, few weeks out, all right? I train calisthenics. I train boxing. All right? I do cardio every day. I just did cardio today. All right? That's the reason why I'm barely on here. That's the reason why I barely have enough time to upload, because I work a full-time job while trying to have an active life. You know? Actually putting in the work. Watching the boxing events while also participating in the sport. These guys that have time to upload every single day, talk about this guy weight bully, this guy's that guy's that. You know where you never see him? In the boxing gym. You know where Greg Hatchett is at. He always in the gym. All his videos in the gym, around the gym, because he's doing his content while also putting in the work, coaching, doing the work himself, okay? You see that, right? But the rest of these guys, they're talking about Shakur Stevenson being a weight bully based on a picture of him looking muscular in a compression shirt. Let me explain to y'all about human anatomy, all right? Since most guys that speak about this guy looking huge, that guy looking huge, y'all don't understand that there's this thing that we all have, and it's different from the next person, and the next person, and then the next person. It's called genetics, okay? All right? It's called genetics. And each of us get our genetics from our parents, and they got them from their parents. Follow along, right? Not every person that looks muscular weighs a certain amount. When you have muscles, right, they become more visible the leaner you get. The more weight you lose, the more pronounced your muscles look, like a Keyshawn Davis, like a Devin Haney, like a Terrence Crawford. We have never seen Shakur Stevenson look shredded like those fighters. Shakur is what we call a hard gainer. Shakur can stay lean year-round while having a little bit of muscle, while still being around 140, 147. Self-admittedly, to him, he has always been around his own weight. Like the weight class that he fights in, when he says he's a natural 135 pounder, he is that. He legit is a 135 pounder. That's what he is. He's not a big guy. And when you guys see pictures like this, y'all just instantly start jumping to narrative. See, he's a weight bully. He's this, he's that, but he want to put Dev on a rehydration clause. Listen, morons, would he not be the beneficiary of a rehydration clause like to anybody else? Like for real. why would he put a rehydration clause on somebody if he was benefiting from being a weight bully? Just like Dev and Connor Ben. Like, let that sink in. Let me repeat it again, since you niggas think y'all got it figured out, since y'all so smart. Why would he put a rehydration clause on Devin Haney and Connor Ben if he was a weight bully himself? Let that sink into your mind. So if he's a weight bully, and Devin Haney's a weight bully, and Connor Ben's a weight bully, why does Shakur Stevenson want a rehydration clause to fight at the weight that is scheduled for them to fight at? Same day weigh-in or whatever, however they do it. That's because Shakur Stevenson is not a fucking weight bully. Shakur Stevenson is talking about going back down to 135 after fighting at 140. Keyshawn Davis released a picture of himself being 140, and he looks shredded. He's bigger than Shakur. Shakur is fighting at 140 as well, and he does not look nearly as shredded as Keyshawn. That's because Shakur is smaller than Keyshawn. So he's not going to be as shredded at the same weight. That's because Shakur Stevenson is a 135 pounder. You guys are talking about, see, when like, y'all want Tank to fight him. Y'all know Shakur and Tank weigh the same thing on fight night, right? Y'all know that, right? And I'm not sure if it's because of bone density or whatever, but you cannot judge a person's weight or if they're a weight bully based on how much muscularity they hold up in their upper body. You got to account for the shoulders, the legs, all of that. You can't judge a person's weight just by their torso, you idiots. You niggas are dumb. You niggas are dumb. Okay? You niggas really think that y'all understand what being a weight bully is. When we sit up here and try to explain to y'all, there's a difference between cutting weight. What I'm doing right now, I'm cutting weight. I'm cutting weight to get down to 160. I'm cutting weight. That means I'm dieting down. I'm dieting down. I'm eating clean. I'm in a calorie deficit. I'm losing actual real weight. Boxers, they have an option to lose the weight and to get closer to their fighting weight. They lose water by draining themselves of water to make that weight and then rehydrating. Most of our body is water, idiots. Most of our body is water. Do you not understand that? So when you drain yourself of water, you will be a certain weight. That does not mean that that is the actual weight that you are. So if I cut down to 160 and I lose, 6 pounds of water weight, I will be able to make 154. But when I rehydrate, guess what I'm going to be? 160, because that's the weight that I actually weigh, nigga. Come on, bruh. So when we call Devin Haney, Connor Ben weight bullies, that's what the hell they are. Shakur Stevenson ain't no damn weight bully just because he looked big in a shirt. We have never seen Shakur Stevenson drained on the scales. We have never seen him with sunken cheekbones. We just saw his Williams Zepeda weigh in. No striations. You can see a visible pack, but no striations, no sunken cheekbones, no none of that. Shakur Stevenson don't gotta drain himself of water to make weight. He diets down. He stays around that weight class. For real. The most Shakur is in an off season, off season when he's not fighting, okay, when he's not in camp. It's like 140, 141, maybe 145. Shakur Stevenson would be a welterweight that will weigh in at 147 on fight day. That's the reason why he's talking about a rehydration clause, you morons. Because he knows that he would be 147 on fight night. Because he's like 140 after he rehydrates with the WBC at lightweight. Because he's like 145. Shakur Stevenson is either a welterweight or a super lightweight on fight night every single time. Every single time. That's a fact. But y'all talking about he's a weight bully. Y'all talking about, oh, but he want to put a rehydration clause on Dev because Dev is a 168 pounder. He's a 168 pounder trying to fight niggas at 147 and 130 and blown up 135 pounders. This nigga wants to cut down to 165 and then drain himself of water. Drain himself of water to make 147. Same thing with Conor Ben. And then on fight night wants to rehydrate all the way up to the weight that he really weighs to have a competitive advantage. This nigga is in a whole different weight class. This nigga's and this is coming from a fit person. This is coming from a person that's bigger than Devin Haney. I'm bigger than Devin Haney. I'm taller than him. I'm more muscular than him. And I'm understanding what he's doing. I know exactly what he weighs. There's a reason why he blows up and gets fat as hell after each fight. Because he is not a hard gainer. He's not a hard gainer. Shakur seems to be a hard gainer. He doesn't get that big. He does not get that big. And we're not just saying it, oh, big and small or whatever like that. Their actual weight. Their actual weight. Shakur can fight at 135 for a long time. There's a reason why he can talk about coming back down. There's a reason why he can go back down. He knows that WBA is about to be freed up. And he can go ahead and become undisputed there. So y'all can stop putting this Dev over here. It's like, dude, Shakur Stevenson ain't no damn weight bully. Stop believing everything you see. Stop believing that because a person has a little bit of muscle. Shakur Stevenson has looked relatively the same since he has gotten to 135. He has not gotten any bigger. He has not gotten any smaller. The only time we saw Shakur Stevenson miss weight was when he lost his belt on the scales. Ever since then, y'all have never seen Shakur Stevenson struggle to make 135. Y'all ain't never seen him with sunken cheekbones. Y'all ain't never seen him drained of water. He is not no damn weight bully. Just because y'all can't accept the fact that your guy needs to do all of this shit to have a competitive advantage to fight guys within that weight class that's going to, like Devin Haney, he would have never gone for the IBF. He would have never gone for the IBF if he didn't have the WBO. Let's keep it real. He would have never fought Lewis Crocker. Like, say, if Brian Norman Jr. wasn't one to fight him, Mario Barros was tied up or whatever. There's no way in hell he would have went after Lewis Crocker for his first fight because he would have had that 10-pound rehydration clause. So let's sit up here and let's keep it real about who's really weight bullies. Who's real weight bullies? Let's stop sitting up here and acting like this guy's a weight bully because he looks big, and then the guy that he wants to put a rehydration clause on isn't a weight bully, but yet they'll be fine at the same weight. They'll be fine at the same weight. If Devin Haney is a true 147 pounder and that's the real weight that he's supposed to be fighting at, then why would a rehydration clause be bad if he ain't no weight bully? So y'all expose yourselves every single day. Y'all expose yourselves every day. He not a weight bully, but he talking about a rehydration clause. If the nigga is a true, if there's a 10-pound rehydration clause and he has to rehydrate up to 157 and he can't make that, why is that a problem? If he can't rehydrate up to 10 pounds to 157, that means that nigga ain't no welterweight. That means that nigga ain't no super welterweight. That nigga is a middleweight or a super middleweight. And y'all expose yourself every single day by copping pleas for these niggas who are true weight bullies. These niggas who need a competitive advantage. Devin Haney was out there sunken cheekbones at 135, struggling to make 140. Sit up here, got to bounce up and down just to keep himself hype against Brian Norman Jr. Did look drained. But yet he won't take his ass up to 154. Okay, right, because it's real killers right there. It's real killers. Devin Haney has always tried to kill himself to make weight to fight smaller guys. Y'all ain't putting no pressure upon y'all over here. Want to call out Rolly. Y'all want to call out Eddie Hearn with matching with the IBF belt. Y'all want everybody to fight this nigga because y'all think that it's an easy lick for him to become undisputed at 147, knowing damn well that he ain't no 147 pounder. When y'all know that it's a lot of smoke for him up there at 154, but y'all ain't putting pressure on him. But y'all over here want to criticize every other sanctioning body and every other champion at the weight class, knowing damn well that he ain't no 147 pounder on fight night. The nigga is a super middleweight on fight night, but yet Shakur Stevenson weight bully. Even though he can make 135, he can make 135 without being drained. He can rehydrate the 140 on fight night or 145. Shakur Stevenson can stay within a 10-pound weight limit. Shakur Stevenson ain't no damn weight bully. Stop being delusional. Peace.